Hi, I'm Adrienne, and I want to chat to you about the book of Deuteronomy. I know, random, right? It's a confusing book to a lot of people because it was written in an ancient Near East context, which was thousands and thousands of years ago. So confusing, but it is a super important book because it's the book where Moses is teaching the Israelites how to stay in the covenant with the Lord right before they're about to enter into the promised land after 40 years of wandering and suffering in the desert. So he says a lot of kind of confusing things, but in Deuteronomy chapter 8, he says some really important things. He tells them, remember who God is. Do not forget what God has done for you. Remember how he provided for you. Remember how he carried you through the wilderness. And I think this is a very important message for us because oftentimes it's so easy for us when we're going through really difficult times, especially before we knew the Lord, or when we're going through really difficult times and hardships, and we immediately just naturally cry out, God, I need you. God, help me. But what about the good times? How often do we just put God on the back burner? How often do we neglect to press into our relationship with the Lord and just add him a part of every part of our day? There's another totally different story about a girl named Sophie Scholl. She was a political activist against Nazi Germany. And when she was 21 years old, she had a death sentence on her life because of how she was fighting and resisting them. And in her last conversation with her mother, she pulled her aside and they held hands and face to face. And all she said to her mom was, remember Jesus. And I think about these extremes, about us walking through suffering, facing really hard things in our lives, and then about to enter some really beautiful and incredible promised land seasons. And the most important thing for us is to always remember Jesus. No matter what season you find yourself in, maybe a hard time, maybe some good times coming your way, I just want to encourage you, make Jesus a part of every part of your life. When you lay your head on your bed at nighttime and you're going to sleep, remember Jesus. When you wake up in the morning, remember Jesus. When you walk through the hallways of your school, when you're on the phone, when you're scrolling social media, just remember God. Remember his covenant to you, his friendship toward you. Remember the love he has for you. And whatever you do, do not forget him.